Good day, Live the Fuel fans. Hey guys, down here in Philadelphia, and I love the power of the app Yelp because I never know where I'm going to end up. And I'm at the Shot Tower coffee shop, sitting outside. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and breezy. I'm actually, unfortunately, their espresso machine is down, so I'm having a nice cup of pour-over coffee, going straight black, no additives necessary. If they would have actually had grass-fed butter on hand, I'd be going Bulletproof, and or mostly Bulletproof. But I don't need any of that extra crap, the sugars, the excess dairy, etc. Anyway, the point of today's video is world-class customer service, and I'm using the word world-class only because my earlier career I spent time at T-Mobile, managing in their call centers, coaching and developing people, and we took our world-class customer service seriously. So over the past week or two, I've just had a wealth of experiences that have sucked. I mean, just straight up terrible customer service. And if there's one thing that you have control of in your business, in the brand you're building online, the food that you're selling, the experience in a restaurant, the experience in a bar, is your customer service, okay? We're all human beings. We should treat others as we're expected to be treated, electronically or physically in person. And that was really the inspiration behind this quick video was, now granted, real quick for the coffee shop here, Shot Tower, good job. Their espresso machine is down, but she immediately threw in a suggestion saying go pour over, gave me a great coffee suggestion, and it is quite tasty. I believe I'm enjoying something from Ethiopia right now. But what inspired this video, and I wanted to film this last week, but I figured, it's a beautiful day here in Philadelphia, let's get to it, was you need to put your customer first. That's the point of customer service. And yeah, there's the age-old term of the customer's always right. Let's be real. If you're a business owner, the customer's not always right. But since I'm a customer and you're a customer throughout our lives, it's okay to feel that way and want to support that in your business, in your brand online, etc. Like for example, today, I'll go most currently, the Stitcher app is my favorite podcasting app. So shout out to Stitcher Radio, but today you suck. Because apparently last night they pushed some big app update through. I've been using Stitcher since before I launched the Live the Fuel podcast show. So I'm not just a podcast listener loyal for 3-4 years. I'm also a paid premium member of Stitcher, but I'm also a podcast host. I can't use it. I tried logging in today, and it's like a whole new app interface. So I tried logging in. None of my emails work. They give you the option to log in through Facebook. Doesn't work. There was no email update sent out, nothing aware. I have no idea what happened. I have hours upon hours, hundreds of thousands of hours of listening time that I like to use in self-development and coaching with my clients, showing them about putting in the reps. I can't access any of my data. I can't listen to any of my shows. Is it the end of the world? No. So I went to their Facebook page, tried messaging them. As soon as you click on direct message on the Stitcher Radio app Facebook page, it tells you we don't respond to things. Please email support@stitcher.com. I did that. Even sent a screenshot of my experience, reminding them that I'm a paid member, etc. Still no response. That was sent 4 or 5 hours ago. So customer service tip number 1, if you're gonna do interfacing through email, maybe set up an autoresponder so people know your average response time to support requests. There's your little tip. So I'll move on from that because I'm still frustrated. But again, it's a beautiful day. I'm in Philadelphia. What the hell? Enjoy it. Best case scenario, I just switched over to iTunes. So sorry, Stitcher, I'm going back and using the iTunes app, which I can't stand. I love Apple, but iTunes is the worst. It's the worst app for using for podcasting. It's absolutely terrible. They did not design it for podcasters at all. So anyway, but I'm using it today. Listen to my boy Casey Cottrell. Shout out to you. Your Healthcast now is an awesome show, and was just listening to the famous neurosurgeon Dr. Jack Cruz on his show. He's recycling some content, great knowledge on mitochondrial health, cellular level health. I had him on our podcast, episode 51. Again, back to customer service though. Last week, the food came out at a restaurant. It was pretty awful. I mean, it was definitely overcooked. For example, if you're going to order something at a restaurant, customer service, number 1, be very responsive, offer to read you specials, etc., etc. This is basic 101 for any good restaurant. But if a customer, you can tell when you deliver beef or steak or whatever you want to eat, maybe you're vegan, and you don't just like slam the plate down on the table. And they were just in such a hurry that the server came by and just like slapped it on the table. I was like, okay, I ignored that. Then we decided to order a whole bunch of appetizers. So they decided to cycle it the way they cycle it. And we literally were there for over an hour and never got the final dish until like right before we were finally like psychologically ready to leave. And I explained to them, like, why didn't you bring this out earlier? And they said, well, this is just how we do things. And I was like, well, we've been here for over an hour and our last dish arrived 25 minutes ago. So I would have brought the other dish by now. And I was like, we're ready to go. And she's like, well, we're bringing it out now. And then literally within 30 seconds it appeared. So I thought it was magically impressive that I myself, the customer, had to remind them when to bring out the rest of the food. And literally within the next 30 seconds it arrives after I bring it up. So we ate the food. No apologies, other than them explaining their process. And I was like, listen, as a customer, yes, it's good to explain your process as a business and help us understand how you do things. But also in the end, you could at least apologize and try to understand where the customer is coming from, especially when I myself used to train people on world-class customer service. Explain to people all the time that you need to connect with people as human beings, okay? Don't be treating them just like another number, especially if you're at a restaurant where you're paying $25 for an appetizer. It's not a cheap place. All right, my third and final tip for today on world-class customer service. Let's see, I've already done app-related, technology, and now restaurant. I'm a huge health and fitness nut. I go to a lot of CrossFit gyms. I drop in them all over the place, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. I'm actually due for a new drop-in. I haven't done it in a while. So from again, entrepreneurial mindset here, guys, is when you have somebody visit your facility who's not from your facility, be welcoming. You never know who they know. I dropped in at a gym a few weeks back, and they basically could tell you weren't a part of their inner circle. They don't know who I am. I could be a brand new resident. I could be somebody looking to research the area and move to the area. Be personable, okay? If you're the owner or the head coach, you don't just say, hey, just wait for me when I'm done. The workout's more important. No. Yes, I get it. Some CrossFit facilities do this. I'm a huge CrossFitter. I'm a CFL1 trainer. Again, business 101, you've got new money coming in the door. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I know. I know a lot of people in and around the areas that I drop in. I could be somebody giving you free sales and marketing by promoting your facility when I leave. I could be posting online about you. So again, going back to world-class customer service, it doesn't matter how big or small your business is, put the customer first. Make them feel like they're the most important customer in the room. Even if it's like, if you need more time to finish coaching that one segment because you're the only one there at the gym, just say, hey, listen, I really want to get to know you real quick. Could you just give me 5-10 minutes? You don't just ignore them or just push them off to the side. So again, business tip there for the owners. Secondary or third piece on this is, again, in the health and fitness space, you don't know people's backgrounds. I don't walk into a CrossFit gym and tell them that I'm a CFL1 trainer and that I coach back here in Pennsylvania. I go in just as a customer because I look forward to experiencing different coaching styles and how gyms are run differently. And it's just me, I'm a marketing guy. I like to study the market and study my competition because I take those best practices back to my clients and maybe some fitness professionals that I work with or in my network or on my nutrition team to share this type of knowledge like I am today. So again, you put the customer first, okay? Another last tip on businesses that have a retail storefront like a gym or a fitness facility is, if your primary income stream is just membership, and let alone, like as I already explained, you're literally pushing off new blood to the side until you're ready to talk to them, not good. But on the flip side of that, in the CrossFit world, for example, people can basically pay a drop-in fee, or they could buy a shirt which your brand is on it. I love to do that. I love to support people's merchandising. I like to buy stickers and shirts, and especially if I'm in another state. So have merch available. You don't have to have a ton of it, but long story short here is I'm a walk-in. I could potentially walk out wearing your brand on my chest. I could wear it out to the restaurant that night, to the next facility I go to the next day. Maybe I'm in town on business for 2 to 3 days. I might wear your shirt to the yoga facility that I go to the next morning before I do my meetings. There's so much cross-pollination there. So especially as entrepreneurs, if you've got a great brand that you're proud of and you know you're influencing people in a positive way, like the health and wellness and fitness space, be fired up about that, guys. Get your brand out there. Have a little bit of merchandise on hand. It's a no-brainer because I'm going to rock your gear when I walk out. Instead of paying just $20 for a drop-in fee, I want to pay $20 for a shirt. It's going to cost you, $6 to $12 per shirt, depending on how many you order and the nice design you have. I order them all the time. I get shirts designed for charity events like I did this past weekend. I'm getting a Hot Shots 19 shirt done. Again, point is this. Be proud of your brand. And as far as customer service, this ties back to sales and marketing growth. Get your brand out there. So when I walk in, give me a great experience so I can brag about you to other people that I meet in your market, and give me some merchandise that I can actually walk around with and be proud of you on. But again, that also goes back to, did you treat me well when I walked in the door? So anyway, that's my little rant on world-class customer service today, guys. Again, we started with apps, then we went to restaurants, then we went to gyms. There's a lot more other domains that I could target because I travel a lot. But those are the 3 tips for today. Keep living a fired up epic life. Keep growing your business. Keep being inspired on entrepreneurship. Again, get your brand out there online. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. I'm going to go enjoy some more of Philadelphia. Peace.